Now, election day, our plans a little bit different than others. In Arizona, since we invented or created the permanent early vote list back in 2007, our number of no excuse absentee voters, as Jerry mentioned, has increased significantly. We started at about 50% back in 2007. We are well over 75%, I think, right now in Maricopa County. And that means, let me give you a quick rundown. In 2018, our August primary had 85% of the vote by early ballot. That includes ballot by mail from the permanent early vote list and our folks who showed up in person. In 2020, just a few weeks ago, on August 4th, we had 94% of our vote come in by early ballot, either by mail or in person. And so because of the onset of COVID-19, back in March for our presidential preference election, which is our version of the primary here, we had to adjust from a precinct-based polling place model, which I know Harris County just got away from. Congratulations on getting the whole thing done for you guys, into a vote center model. And we only had 5 days to execute that plan because we had lost so many polling places so quickly in mid-March. We did get our election done on time. We didn't have any long lines, but we did have a few more months up until this August to plan. The strategy we're using is a phased opening strategy. So for our early voting season, which in Arizona is 27 days long, we will start with a handful of vote centers open 27 days before Election Day. 2 weeks prior to Election Day, we will open 40 more vote centers. And then 1 week prior to Election Day, we'll open another 40 vote centers. Now, these vote centers are vote anywhere vote centers. We're also using very large capacity areas with lots of check-in lines, lots of poll booths. And again, any voter can vote anywhere. And we should get up to hopefully about 150 by the time we get to Election Day. Now, that having been said, we're expecting something in the neighborhood of 90% of our vote to come in before Election Day, in either in the mail or in person in November. Arizonans are very used to voting by mail, and we are trying very hard to message out to get those ballots in early. Moreover, the early voting profile in those vote centers that we have set up is really going to help alleviate the pressure from Election Day, which always comes with that last weekend scramble of deploying equipment, setting up equipment, having folks working just that one day. We will have poll workers who have been working at vote centers for, in some cases, 2-3 weeks ahead of time. So they'll understand the systems, the openings, the closings, and so forth by the time we get to Election Day. So we are expecting record turnout, but we're not expecting record turnout on Election Day because in Maricopa County and in Arizona, we have an election season.